What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DocMcSwagginz here, back again once again. And today we've got some Pokemon Champions content for you. I know it's been a while, and unfortunately, I think for the next little bit, um, we are not really going to be doing Nuzlocks. I know I want to get back into it, but for I would say the foreseeable future, I have been addicted to Pokemon Champions. Let me tell you a little bit of history. As most people know, as most people I would assume feel about Pokemon, Pokemon battling is the best thing, or one of the best things about Pokemon. Probably other than the Pokemon themselves, right? In terms of the video games. So, growing up, played a lot of Pokemon Showdown, and as well, the video games. So, when this was announced last year, back in like around Pokemon Day 2024 or 25, I mean, um, I was hyped for this. I was so ready. I was so ready. Hey, on my phone, on my iPad, on every single little thing, my Switch, I'm going to be able to do this everywhere. And while we're still waiting on the mobile version, I've been able to put like over 100 hours, I think, just on my Switch. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a ball. Excuse me. My opinion on some of the things that people had issues with up front are simple. The limited decks, I like it because decreases entry as this is like the first, well, now after the first season of the game, but we're still in the first regulation. Uh, Limited items, same reason, because it's a lot to learn all at one time. As well, it's super easy to take a Pokemon and get it set up because of how easy it is to earn the currency just through regular play and completing challenges. Especially since during the what's it called, the season, you're able to earn pretty much everything you need: teammate tickets, quick coupons, and VP just by battling, winning, loss, whatever, right? And you get VP by going up in the rank ladder on both singles and doubles. So I fall in love with it. But just to kind of go back into content real quick, it's pretty much going to be streams and these ad hoc videos from here on out for the foreseeable future. Now, the streams may increase. We are going for affiliate over there on Twitch, so please go check out the Twitch, follow, and turn on notifications and hop in stream whenever we're live. I would be so happy to see you there. It would make my day. So please come check us out. We're gonna have a great time whipping tail on this ranked ladder and having a great time. Um, I would say it is for an older audience, so kids stay home. But uh, yeah, we like to have fun and not have as much of a filter. So come join us out there. Maybe play a little music too. We stream on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you do, hey, if you prefer the YouTube, have the YouTube open, and maybe have Twitch open as well, but interact through YouTube. But anyways, we're trying to get affiliate. The biggest thing for us is to hit that 4 concurrent viewers thing. It's the hardest one to hit. So if you don't mind, help out the boy. And yeah, and that means more content. So and also, if you're excited about Pokemon Champions, like, leave a like down below, subscribe, be here for more content, because I'm gonna not push it out super regularly, but I do have some more ideas of this coming up as I test out teams and that sort of thing. But what I want to go over, kind of my main team that wasn't a meta team, used some different Pokemon, some meta Pokemon, but different Pokemon, and it was different than how we used it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is our A team. I don't have a code for this. I don't necessarily know right now how to set that up. Maybe eventually we'll get a code and I'll drop in the Discord. By the way, go check it out. We also have an Instagram and a TikTok that are kind of dead at the moment because that was the one thing that was really killing me too, was doing clips. it's rough. It was taking up like 2 hours of every day just to get some clips out on those. So, anyways, we may get some more out there soon, but we'll see. Probably not. But the Discord server is where I try to post, like when we're going live and that sort of thing. So go check that out. And I think I have. If not, after this video, I'll add one sometime. A channel for Pokemon Champions to where you can put in your battle teams and that sort of thing, share it with other people, and other fun stuff. And yeah, so I want to build a little community there, a bunch of good people. So check that out. Now, the team. This team has 2 modes, as kind of obvious, right? A trick room mode and a fast mode. So the origination of this idea came from me looking at wanting to build a team and just like a regular fast team that uses weather. Well, here's my problem. They're not interesting, and you have to use a lot of meta Pokemon, which I didn't necessarily want to do, just because it doesn't feel creative and it wasn't fun for me. Just copy and pasting what everyone else was doing, right? And we played with all sorts of megas, like Mega Delphox, Charizards, all of them. So, but our first like really fun team was a kind of a version of this one, but instead of rain, we used snow, and we utilized Farigiraf. We utilized Abomasnow and Mega Crabominable and Incineroar as the main Trick Room for. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the other 2 mons from that team, but I don't believe it was Whimsicott or Dragonite. Now, this team. Farigiraf, I wanted to keep because it's like the best Trick Room setter. Armortail, stops all priority, goated, even priority from Prankster that's targeted, like Taunt or Encore, goated. The Mental Herb is there to protect it from non-Prankster Taunt and Encore. So we can still get Trick Room up, and we're not getting stuck into Trick Room if we get Encored. Pretty plain simple. The moveset, the 3 attacking moves were chose because it's mainly a chipper to sit in there, tank a little bit, and just get damage off. And Twin Beam is also good for killing Sneaslers, especially if they have Focus Sash. Or any other, like it's just good chip all the way around. Especially if we get a mon that, or a team that doesn't have wide guard on anybody, this thing's cooking. Now this is led with Frankie, our Blastoise in Trick Room mode. This is because Mega Blastoise is very good in Trick Room. Especially, we'll get into stats in a minute. But basically, Fake Out on this thing is going to fake out whatever's going to try and kill Domain Expansion, or Farigiraf. And if the Farigiraf is across from us, we'll get to that in a second. But, or Serena, which we're probably running the fast mode anyway, Whimsicott and Dragonite lead against that, so doesn't even matter. Now, Fake Out is to stop, like, especially like Mega T-Tar from just knockoffing and killing Domain Expansion, because that will happen. That happened a few times, and that's how I learned how really great Fake Out is. I didn't use Protect because, I don't know, just for this team and this specific Blastoise, it just didn't work. Fake Out was the best option. But yeah, this thing's a goat. It's a nuke. And Aura Sphere and Flash Cannon are pretty self-explanatory. The reason I don't have Dark Pulse and I have Flash Cannon is because Fairy types are more prevalent higher up than Psychic types. And usually if it's a Psychic type, it's also a Fairy type, mainly Gardevoir. So that's why we have Flash Cannon. I think that's really it for Blastoise. But yeah, Rain Dish, in case we send in rain, it takes attack, get a little bit of health back, Fake Out, a little bit of health back, Mega Evolve, Water Spout, that sort of deal. I haven't had that play out before, but that's a potential there. Now, if we see a Farigiraf, it usually means it's accompanied by another slow Pokemon. So what are we going to do? We're going to send out Flush and we're going to Water Spout because Mega Blastoise is still probably outspeeding Trick Room Mons outside of Trick Room. So we're going to send in Flush, we're going to Mega Evolve, and we're going to nuke the field. They may still get Trick Room up, which is fine. The rest of our team's built for it. But we're able to do massive damage outside of Trick Room. And the other thing too is that Flush here outspeeds Blastoise in Trick Room, so that we have that manual rain dance there. So in case of a sandstorm or a sun gets up, we can just flip it the rain dance and go back to business, right? Or Y-Guard. Y-Guard's so good, especially with Rock Slide, Heat Wave, other water spouts, Discharge, Electro Web, Icy Wind. I mean, Earthquake. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And its partner. This is really the reason this team works so well is because of Archaludon and Pelipper. So Archaludon comes in here as kind of like our second nuke, right? Electro Shot's going to do massive damage, Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, and protects there just to stall out and get some lefties recovering, depending on what we're up against, and if they're able to do a ton of damage. If they're not, Architect's going to be in the field for a hot minute and just farm HP and get special attack boost in rain and kill everything, right? And we have these two speeded to work in Trick Room and out of Trick Room. So they live in this kind of mid tier. Also, they work really well in Tailwind with the speeds. So we'll get that in a second. The speed tier. Whimsicott, Dragonite. Pretty great pairing. Tailwind, Light Screen. In case we need a tank like a Blizzard or something on Dragonite, we're good. Energy Ball, Moonblast. I mean, this Whimsicott's done so much work in terms of setting up Tailwind or Light Screen to allow everyone else to live and to keep the things going. We've had, Architect lives so much because of light screens and that sort of thing. Flush 2. I'm saying I'm a lot. I'm sorry. Dragonite here is pretty standard. Draco Meteor, Thunder, Ice Beam, and Extreme Speed. The reason we are not running Hurricane is because of Mons that don't take neutral damage that are common, right? Thunder in this team works a lot better for Dragonite as a rain move, like those moves that do really well in rain, versus Hurricane. So that's kind of where that is. And then Ice Beam for like other dragon types, especially Garchomps and a few other different things that we see pretty commonly. But yeah, I will say there's not many physical attackers on this team, but I also will say I have never really had a problem with that. Especially because physical attackers are typically easy to deal with because Intimidate is so prevalent. And Burn is pretty prevalent. So, and also I don't think I've been Frostbit one time. So, I don't even know if Frostbite lowers special attack. Actually, no, there is no Frostbite. It's just Frost, Frozen. Oh, good old G Frozen. So I don't even have to worry about that. We just got to get out of the ice. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We may get a code up for this team. If so, I'll drop it in the Discord. But if not, let's go over the stats. So, stats are pretty simple. I would say most of these are maybe not the most optimal, but I still think they've done pretty well for our team. So, for example, the Ferrograph having a little bit of defense, the defense boosting nature, just in case we need to live like a Kowtow Cleave or something, which we usually don't, right? Frankie is built the way that she's built. Actually super tanky as a Mega. Really, really good. Flush. This one can be run mainly physical. We have it mainly in Spadef. because of non-electric type special attacking moves from killing it, like Draco Meteor. This can live, I believe, most Draco Meteors. Architect is built the way that he is because very low special defense, wanted that up for Draco Meteors and Earth Powers and stuff like that. And its defense is pretty good on its own. So we wanted to really beef up its special defense. Oh, I just noticed I could put two stat markers. Heck yeah, either in defense or HP. That's where they're going. So yeah, that's kind of how you run this. And the reason why Flush and Architect do not have any speed investment and don't have speed lowering natures is because of Tailwind. So we wanted them to be usable in both Trick Room and Tailwind, and this has been perfect. They're middle of the row. We're outspeeding in Trick Room depending on what we're across from. And in Tailwind, they're still outspeeding pretty much everything, I think. So we're good there. But yeah, this is the team. These are stats. These are the moves. So yeah, I noticed I could put 2 in either HP or defense. So I'm going to probably put it in defense. So in your brain, put 2 more there. And that's where we'll go from there. So now we have 2 battles showcasing Whimsicott and Dragonite as the lead, with Flush and Architect in the back, and then 2 with Domain Expansion and Frankie in the front, and Flush and Architect at the back. For your enjoyment with some funky music in the background. But yeah, so made it to this point and have enjoyed the team and everything, and me rambling on about my thoughts, please subscribe and like the video. It'd be much appreciated. And as well, feel free to use this team on your own. It's great. It got me to a peak of Master Ball 2 in the last season. This season I'm only at Ultra Ball 1, I think, on the doubles ladder. So, but we'll see where it gets me this season. I'm also gonna start trying new teams. I've already got one cooked. I just gotta put it together and actually put it in practice, see how it runs. And then the second one, I've got to play around with it a bit more because there's some potential pieces that we can throw in there and change around a little bit. But yeah. Also, if you have a team that you want to see, let me know. Put it in the comments, put it in Discord, whatever, and we'll check it out. Either through a video like this or on our stream. As well, if you hop in and you're like, hey man, I want to do a friendly battle. Well, we'll run it, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, last thanks. Check out stream. Please like and subscribe if you like this. And Pokemon's cool. Anyways, let's get into these battles.